Hi, welcome back. Haven't did any YouTube videos for a while. Pretty busy, all this coronavirus and everything. So anyway, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna show you how we make smelt spears. We put our shacks out in the ice and we make spears up for spear and smelts. So anyway, just finished building the smelt shack. Anyway, and I'll show you that in the next video. And anyway, but before you can get out into the smelt shack, you got to start making your equipment for your spear and your smelt. So I'm going to show you what we use and how we make smelt spears. So when you start off first, you get an old, just an old fridge grate. Yeah, one that goes in your fridge or whatever, and you cut these out. So we want to keep your costs down, right? You want to pay nothing for anything. So you find one of these local dump. You find them everywhere. They're everywhere. Cut them out, and then that's going to be your little prongs. And then you cut these off here too. This smaller one. You want a smaller one. Get the middle one. And you can get these anywhere. It's stainless steel. Doesn't matter if they're painted or not. You can cut this out to about that long, about 1.5 feet. That's going to be your main rod that goes into your wooden handle. Okay, and you sharpen that up, and then you drill a hole up through, and you put it in. So anyway, you cut those out. Anyway, when you come up with these little things there, what you want to do is bend them like that, bend them out like this, and then bend them out like this. See how you have that there? Actually, you're going to bend it back a little bit. You can make up a thing out of wood, make your design. So basically that's it there. Okay, and you do it again. Same thing. Bend it like that, and you bend it out. They come up with that, and you lay them flat on the table and try to straighten them out. You can. So come up with something like that. So when you put the two of them together, you have this like that. Okay, and then your middle, that's going to be your spear, like that. So you want to put it back a little bit. I can lay it out on the table, it'll be easier, but I just want to do this here. Just a quick video to show you how we do it. So in other words, you go like that, bring her down like this, sharpen your end up, make sure there's no paint or anything on it. If this one's got paint, burn it off with a torch, sand it down, okay? And then you're like that, and there's your smelt spear. There's the end of your smelt spear, we'll say. Okay, like that. Get it like that a little bit. All right, that's better. Looks pretty good there. See? Yeah. Very simple. Like to keep your tips white. As when the smelt goes by, he's black, and you can see him better. When the white goes over top of the smelt, you know that you can spear him, you can see better in the hole. That's your smelt, we'll say. And you come along and you have him. And these two prongs here on the ends hold him on. Okay, they hold him on when he gets into the spear. So anyway, that's what you do. And you buy. Only costs about $3 to make one of these. You know, very cheap. Buy one of these dowels that you get at the local hardware store for about $2, $2.50. That's all they are. Very, very cheap, reasonable. Or you can make your own up. Like, I made one up here too. And then that's how it goes in, we'll say. Like when you have that, like that. You gotta solder it, or wrap it with wire, or I've made 3 different kinds, so I can show you, and later on we'll see which one works better. Okay? So I made 3 different in here. One I use solder, one I use JB Weld, and the other one I wrapped. Okay? So anyway, here is the one I JB Weld. Right there. I JB Welded that one. Okay, I got to sharpen the tip a little more on it. And then what you got to do is you grind this down a little bit. Drill your hole down through. Stick a little JB Weld in there. Let it dry overnight. As you can see, there's the one with the JB Weld. All I did was that one night I put the JB Weld on the one side, let it dry. The next day, put the JB Weld on it, let it dry, and then you got your both sides. And you gotta make to test them out. Go like this with them, and if these don't crack or break in here, you're doing fine. Okay. So anyway, there. See. So that's it there. Okay. You grind this down a little more. Drill your hole down through. Stick your JB Weld in there. You want her down about 4 inches. So then you got yourself a smelt spear out of that. There you go. See, so you can do that. And if you want, put little notches in for your handle for holding. You can just put little notches in there just for holding. Anyway, I'll be showing you later on how we spear them. I have a video on that a long time ago on those, but I just wanted to show you how we make them. Okay, I'll show you how we make one out of the solder. Okay, didn't do a good job on this one, but anyway, here's one made out of solder. I got to grind it down a little bit more. As you see, I want to grind this down a little more and make it a little smoother because so much water doesn't pop out, but I got to grind it. But I use a solder on this one. Okay, and there's handle there. And then you drill your hole in there. Maybe you want to taper it down a little bit. Put a little grinder on there and smooth it off just a little bit. Drill your hole through. Put your JB Weld on your rod first. That way it binds inside so it doesn't pull out. See, I can't pull that out. There, see? Oh, it's not going to come out on you. So, anyway. So, and another way of making a spear too, I'll show you the other way where we wrap them. So, here's a snow wooden handle I had made out of something there. Put little notches on the end of this one, just for a little grippage. And this one here will be a little different, okay? This one I wrapped, okay? I got my 3 prongs. I put them inside. Put the one inside, the middle one inside. 2 ones on the outside, and then I wrap it. And I wrap it very tight. Just go along like that, and I wire these here together, as you can see. And that way there makes a pretty good flex. You know, your smelt comes along. Bingo, he's on there. He's up here. These 2 prongs hold him on. So that's basically it there on this one. So I made 3 different kinds just to try them out. They all work good, of course, but I just sometimes you find you're there and you like one better than the other. So you make 3 different kinds. Then you know for the future which kind you want. So anyway, that's how I wrap that one. And then here's the other one. I got to grind this down a lot more to taper it, of course. Paint your tips white, like I told you, so you can see better. And then your final one with your JB Weld. I'm going to grind that down a little better, make it smoother. But this is pretty how you test them. If they don't crack or break, you're good to go. You know, like along here. You know, see, I can put a lot of force on that. You know, when you're spearing smelt's not that big, so you're not going to have as much force as I'm putting on it here. So, see, it's pretty good. Pretty strong. So anyway, so for $2, make yourself a smelt spear. For the winter time on the ice. Buy them in the stores. Smelt spears run about $40, $30. I've seen them high as 50. So, that's a little bit much money for, just for recreation fishing. So a little bit of time, build your own out of garbage, cost a couple bucks for the dowels, and that's it. You don't even have to. You can make your own. Pay nothing. All you need is a little bit of solder or JB Weld, and you're good to go. So anyway, that's how you make your smelt spears. Thanks for watching.